All right, guys, this is the beginning of another great hunt. As you can tell, the last video was incredibly long. I'm sorry about that again. It's just so much cool stuff that happened. These four being part of it. It was just an awesome, crazy hunt. Crazy, full of a lot of stuff. If you haven't watched it, be sure to watch it. I know it's a long video, but there's a bunch of stuff that you have to watch. It's so awesome, the amount of stuff in there, the amount of new stuff too, and then I also have some old stuff as well, as seen here with the Mazda RX-7, which I found out is a regular treasure hunt as of that video. I could you not know, I did not stage it at all. I just found it out. I saw the symbol while I was pulling the card in front. I'm like, holy cow, that's a regular treasure hunt. So I was pretty excited about that. Anyway, that was last video. I did also want to talk about, I talked about it. So here's the 55 Chevy Zamac, right? I have this right here, which is the custom 53 Chevy Zamac from the B case. See, look, we got two Chevy Zamacs this year. Like 2 years apart from each other too, like when it comes to the actual car. This is number 2. This one's number 6. So that's pretty cool. There you go. So there's that little Easter egg. I don't know what you want to call it, but there it is right there. So that's awesome. Anyway, for this video though, also full of fire, not quite as long as the last one. The last one was ridiculously long. Sorry again. As for your little sneak peek though, here you go. That's your little sneak peek for you. You gotta just watch and see what I get, because I got a few of them and I'm super excited about one. So with that, enjoy the video guys, and I will see you guys on the pickups. So with that, we are moving along. That's because I might see you guys inside. All right, here we are guys. What a mess. What a mess. Nothing. There's those. New Matchbox. Oh, that's cool looking. It's a fun purple. Oh, shoot. Look at that. G.I. Joe. Cool. I will grab you. Sorry, got distracted. My mind's everywhere right now. Let me check and see. 45. Right? Yeah, 45 is what we're looking for. It looks like duds. Just in case there's another one. There's not. Okay. I'll take G.I. Joe though. Another no, Top Gun Maverick. Porsche. Okay. Gotcha. I'm in the middle of the day, so I doubt I'll find anything like cool. But I just heard that my Target literally drops more the hot ones, I think is what they're called. They're the new ultra hots. So I'm grabbing G.I. Joe. I'll grab that guy. 688 for pop culture. Okay. I did see these. Looks like they got new ones of these in as well. Looking for the crushed car up there. Just a bunch of monster mutts. Okay. I'll have to look off the camera for those. Okay. What else do we got? Keeping G.I. Joe with me. We got a Circuit Samurai. Yep, they're here. Morris Mini. Cadillac. Cool. Zamax there. There's this. There's that. You check. I heard that there was more Ferraris here, so I'm gonna take a look. Doesn't look like anything else though, so I'll check those things and I'll tune back in. Alright guys, there's nothing else that's new. This is all here. So I'm grabbing this Maserati. I want one for myself, and then the G.I. Joe jet. So yeah, that's it. nothing else too spectacular. So with that, we're moving along. All right, guys, long time no see at this Target. I literally was here like an hour ago. So anyway, checking to see those hot ones, I think is what they're called. Anyway, see you guys inside. Turn in the corner here to see, there they are. Jeez. This was not here when I was last year. The Fiat's pretty cool. That's awesome looking. Custom auto, that one's sweet. Oh, that one, yeah. This thing's heavy too. Grabbing that. Oh, the Volkswagen's cool too. These are still Spectra Flame and stuff. They're more of like the 80s style cards. Oh, the BMW is sweet too. That one's cool. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Honda Civic Si. Let's go. Celica. That one's cool too. Another Celica. Ooh, the Camaro. 81 Camaro. Cool. Go car. Auto. There's a Civic. Another one. Sweet. Grab another Civic. And then there's another Porsche. Oh, so heavy. This thing's insanely heavy. So, cool, cool, cool. All right, so probably gonna grab 2 Porsches. Grab both of these Porsches. I love the Porsche, and I have a buddy of mine that will want the Porsche. So, grab that. Gotta grab a T3. I'll hold on the T3. I'm grabbing 2 Civics. I'll grab a Celica just on a better card. Here we go. BMW is cool. I think this one's also a metal base, but I'll hold off on that one. I think we're just grabbing these 5 here. Sweet. I'll look around, see if there's anything else going on, but yeah, beauties. Anyway, moving on. All right, guys, checking out the local Wally. See you guys inside. All right, here we are, guys, down here. Nothing new over here. Anything new over here? I did see that they got a box of 1/24 M2s. Ford F100 does have a chase variant. There's 3 of them for some reason. 4 of them. There it is. Okay, cool. Alrighty then. No chase there. They're all the same. So that's cool. I didn't see anything on the box, so makes sense. They got more NASCAR. I think there's a 45 up there. Looks like a main line though. Cool. Is there another one? Wow, okay. That always gets me. Hello there. Okay, let me check that. See what that is all about. Alteza's still there. Funny. Okay. Let me take a look. See what's up there. Yeah. If not anything, then we're just gonna move along. Alright guys, checking out the Wally World here. Apparently they got more stuff in. Anyways. Alright, walking on up here. Look at what I found. Found the case. And the quick chat. Cool. We'll grab that. Oh, another Civic. Let's go. Another Civic. So, what's in the box though? Ooh, feels heavy. I doubt there's anything too special in here. My buddy already went through it. But let's take a look. What's left for us? There's a Bugatti. That's what we're looking for. That's a dud. This guy. Yes. Grab another one of you. Another Speedtail. Another Speedtail. Dark Horse is cool. That one's awesome in that color. It's cool. Alright. right, what else do we got? I doubt there's any Ferraris in here for me, but we'll take a look anyway. Oh, the Lotus Cortina. That one's awesome. Forgot about that thing. Let's see, I think he wants that. Looking for a guy. He has a bunch of cars for me, and I want a bunch of cars from him. Yeah, there's a bunch of cars that he has that I want, so I need to get some cars for him to trade. So a new model. He likes the new models, so another Super B. Cool. Okay, that looks like everything. I'm grabbing another Civic. I love the Civics. Let me check real quick. Anything else going on? No 1/24s here yet, at least. Nothing. That Toyota ended up there. Cool. A new Matchbox and a new Matchbox. Okay, so just this. Oh, recolor of the Drift Ender. That's cool. And sweet looking. Okay. Oh, there it is. Aha. Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Yeah, I'll grab you. What else is hiding in the pegs? Still some Zamax. Lots of Zamax still. It's the Raptor. Here's the recolor of the Lotus. That one's awesome. Crust, Speedtail. Okay, case you would have been so you're a dud. Nothing. Okay, I'll check up there real quick. I doubt there's anything, but worth a gander. But yeah, I will get back to you with the highlights. So see you guys soon. Yeah, those people over there, but I'm just grabbing these guys. I'm grabbing two Civics, the Porsche Quick Chat, that Mod Mill, the Lotus Cortina, and the Civic. So yeah, grabbing these and we're moving on. All right, guys, doing something a little bit different here. It's sorry about your camera position. My little gimbal thing here that I have, it broke. It broke right there on the ball part, so I'm trying to fix that. But right now, this is what you get, sadly. But I just want to show off some cars that I've recently picked up for customs. I like going to like the thrift stores and stuff like that to find like old beat up Hot Wheels, because then not only do you get them for like cheap, but it's also it's more of a story behind them when you do restore them. So like a little sneak peek for you right now. It's not done yet, but I got this 2009 Ford F-150 from there. I still need to do details and stuff, but I painted it in this blue and gave it like the Gladiator wheels, which by the way, I did grab a couple of those when they went on sale at Target. It doesn't roll right now. I need to figure out why it's not rolling. I probably just need to lift it up just a little bit to get it to roll, and it will also have a better stance that way. But yeah, that one's super cool. When that one's going to be done, I'll talk about that when it is done. The BMW that I did here, which I'm going to be posting a short here shortly about that. This was also a like a find from the thrift store sort of thing. So this one's awesome. It was all like rusted out and gross looking. My camera is focusing on the things in the background. Focus there. There we go. So I repainted it, gave it a cool paint job, similar to the mod rod there. Which, by the way, I'm still doing that giveaway. Be sure to subscribe if you want to if you want it. And also, by the way, these are the ones that are like done, ready to go. I have like that Volkswagen, that's the Skyline, and that's a color shifting Mustang, which that one's beautiful. But I also have this bin here that I want to fill up. I have a bunch of these customs that I've been wanting to do, and a bunch of these cars that I have sitting around that I want to put up here to put in the queue for customs. So without rambling on anymore, let's get right into it. Starting off with this one right here. I got myself a stinking camera. There we go. It is a C6 Corvette Roadster. Super cool. It actually is in pretty good shape, all in all. Like the taillights and stuff are all painted. It's just this one I think I'm just gonna leave for right now because it does look so nice. Same with this guy right here. Here's a Chevy what is it called? V8 Vega. Also in pretty good condition, all in all. The stripe is kind of faded on the side, but it's not the end of the world. I don't know, this was, I needed to grab a few to make it actually worth the deal, sort of thing. So this was one of them. Another one here that I'm definitely going to do a custom on. This one came out recently. Dodge D100 truck. I'm pretty sure this came out in the H case from 2024. 87 Dodge D100. Super cool there too. This one I'm going to do, probably going to throw on those wheels and tires on it there. So this one will look sweet when it comes out. I already have some ideas on this. You'll see it when it's done. This one is beat up, so this one's definitely going to be a customizer. This is a 944. No, just 89. Yeah, 944 turbo. I did get it right. This is the Urban Outlaw one. Pretty sure this came out in 2020. I can't remember for sure, but this thing is beat. Absolutely beat. So definitely a customizer here. So it still has the Urban Outlaw logo on the side, but I have other plans for this. For that one. This one was kind of on a whim sort of thing, but it's a Chevy Silverado that I have here. It's anything else? No, it's just Chevy Silverado. It's okay. I mean, it's a little more toyish sort of thing. Looks like those little toy monster trucks that you get. But this one's also going to get the Gladiator treatment, and it's going to look cool when it's done. Oh, here's a cool one. Squeaky. Cadillac. What is this, 59? Yeah, 59 Cadillac. Also in good condition, but I have other plans. Kind of have other plans. I still have to think it through on what exactly I need to do. I realized the camera wasn't even focused on this. So there's that one. Put it over there. This one I just kind of, again, got it on a whim sort of thing. It's just a beat up old dragster. I got it because I thought it was vintage. Cool and vintage sort of thing. So there's that. I don't think I'm going to upgrade this one or customize it at all. I think it's just going to stay there like that. Can you go into autofocus, please? There we go. Now it's focused. Here's another good one that I'm super excited to customize, is this guy right here. 69 Boss Mustang. Yeah. This one's been used a lot. It's in Fast and Furious. It's in, like the RTR. I know I have a Zamac of this one back in 2020. Came out as a Dollar General exclusive. Yeah, this one's cool. This one specifically isn't. I have no idea about this casting, but it's going to be torn apart is what's going to happen to it, because I have some plans about that one. And then last but not least, I have this thing here. I got it because it looked vintage. I have no idea on age of this thing yet, but it's an old Volkswagen Beetle. So, and it's by a brand I didn't even know, Zelmex. So, looks old. I have a buddy of mine that collects Volkswagens, so this is probably for him. I got it for him, sort of thing. So, if he wants it. But yeah, so there's those. However, I do have more. I did go to a different shop and found a like their grab bag sort of things. So I won't spoil too much. I will clean this up, and I'll see you guys. Actually, let's do this real quick. Put that there. Yeah. Sorry, I had to fix the focus on this thing. So hold off on the Vega for right now. The Porsche I'm putting up here though. Porsche's nice. That one's gonna be a fun customize. I'll wait on that one. We'll do the Vega. So there you go. There's my queue of Hot Wheels there. On the other side, I have all my customs that I'm in the works of doing. I will show you guys when they're done, sort of thing, because they'll look like that, like these, like the BMW. That one's still one of my favorites. I like the rims that are on it. It's really good. I did the Supra. I actually didn't paint the Supra. This is from the 90s set, mainline set from last year. So, but I gave it new shoes, and I still need to do details on the back. I need to do the taillights. The taillights that I didn't come out right. So, and this one here, this one is one of my favorites. I like the paint color that I chose for this guy. So, and this is actually an Adventure Force car as well. So, and then these two happen to be the exact same vehicle. So, one available. I'm probably gonna keep that one though. I also have this guy that I didn't talk about. I think, oh no, I did talk about it a while ago, but I do have a Miesto Ferrari F40. I'm debating on if I want to be sacrilegious with it and paint it something other than red, or keep it red or yellow. So I'm still debating that one. I have a couple of other cars in here that I'm kind of like thinking about what I need to do, sort of thing. I have a mod rod still. That's what that car is. I do have that. I just need to get the wheels in order to have fun with this. I got this Blazer. I'm really thinking about doing a fun off-roader or lowering it. I don't know yet. I have a Toyota RAV4 that I think I want to do something cool with it, but I have no idea yet. This one was a customized that I did do. It's painted it and stuff like that, but it just doesn't quite look right, so I'm gonna redo it. So probably paint it a different color. There's a Hako Type D. I really like this casting. It's fun. That's another thrift store find. This Camaro 55 gasser, and then a regular 55. There's an RX-7 and a Skyline there. Civic. I have the Civic still. Debating. I did customize it a little bit, but not happy with how it came out. So gonna redo that one. But yeah, so there you go. There's some information on those guys. But let me get to the other little baggie of stuff and bag of goodies. All right, see you guys soon. All right, here we are, guys. It was what, like $4 for this. So honestly should have opened it before off camera, but let me see if I can one hand. I did get it. All right, I got it mainly because there's a couple of cars in here that I wanted, like this guy right here. And for $4, I'm like, what the heck? Worst case scenario, I can customize them. So here is a split window Corvette. Come to find out, I did do research on this car. It came out in like 91, I think is when it came out. So that one's cool there. Stupid skateboard. Sorry, not stupid. I got this truck thing. This one I thought was pretty cool. What is this? Made in Hong Kong. What's the brand on this thing? 1978. What does that say? Product. I don't know. I'll have to do research. This guy looked vintage. That's why I did it. And then the Corvette looked vintage. So I'm like, what the heck? I'll do it. Random skateboard again. Here's this guy. 24/7. I really like the color of this thing. It's like in perfect condition too. Just a couple of scrapes. 24/7. Rad. So this one is a newer version of it because it says 2012. So it's at least from 2012. I got a plane. Cool. Random plane. Ambulance. This was just kind of there. Ford Expedition. Ambulance. The Ford Explorer. Cool. Expedition, sorry. Here's this guy. We've seen this guy many times. This Hot Wheels PD Dodge Charger Drift. 2009 Dodge Charger. Cool. What the heck is this thing? It's a Matchbox. 2012, 2014. 4x4 Scrambulance. Okay. Helicopter. Is this a Hot Wheels? It is. It's the proper chopper. Nice. This one came out recently too, I think in the end case from last year. This guy looked also really old. Kind of why. LA, France fire truck. Tootsie Toy, Chicago, USA. That's cool. It's missing some bits, but I was curious on that guy being old and stuff like that. Another, is this just another 4x4? Travel tracker. Okay. Alrighty. There's that. What the heck? Oh, a tiny little car. Tiny little car is awesome. Hong Kong. That's rad. This thing's itty bitty. Look at the size comparison there. Itty bitty. I apologize about my desk. It's all destroyed now. Here's a police Ford Fusion without the pit maneuver bar. Whatever you call that. Yeah, Ford Fusion. Hot Wheels. Solid. Another plane. China. Cool. With props. There's a plane. Another one of these things. Crime Cruiser. Okay. Oh, this thing's heavy. Miesto? Miesto ambulance? Is that? No idea what that says. I think that's just the website. So, ambulance. A lot of emergency vehicles. This is garbage. Oh, here you go. This one I haven't seen in a while. Fast Feline. Or no, Roadster. Fast Feline, there it is. The Roadster is a little bit different. Oh, there's this guy, the Rockster. Highway PD. Cool. I get the theme, it's emergency vehicles. This one's pretty cool. There's hair on there, gross. 78 Corvette. Cool. Does the top come off? No, it does not. This one's actually in great condition for what it is. So, there's that. Is that the last one? I have a jet. I thought there was another one in here. Firefighter thing. Guess that's it? Oh, the dump truck. Last but not least, and got a dump truck thing. Super fast Matchbox. Old school dump truck. That's cool. Lensley project, made in England. So this is an older one too. Cool. All right, so yeah, that's it. This is a Hot Wheel? The heck? Oh, it's a pullback. I'll have to do research on this guy. But yeah, so there you go. I mean, for $4, yeah, I have bikes in here too. I don't care about the bikes or the skateboards. I don't really care about that stuff. I wanted these, mainly this guy, the tiny little car, those two, and this semi-truck. So those are the ones that I mainly wanted, and then the other stuff kind of fell in. The Corvette was also pretty cool. But yeah, so there you go. For $4, might as well. Be sure to check those thrift stores out. Not only are you helping people, but you also might get some good finds in here too. Like some possible custom donors and stuff like that. So I have found a couple of premiums before in Hot Wheels bins there, and I've used them for, it's on a terrible car, so I just ripped the wheels off of the car and put it on something else. Like this one, for instance, actually has, that Mustang does. But yeah, so there you guys go. 10 minutes in, sorry about that. Thank you guys for watching, and we're moving along. Later. Alright guys, here we are at the end of the video. I know it's short, there's a reason for that, and we'll get into that here soon. But anyway, here's the pickups. Still quite a lot of stuff, a lot of cool stuff that we got here. So let's get right into it. Starting off with the this Matchbox 2004 Maserati MC12, new for 2025. This one I ultimately had to pick up for myself. This thing's awesome. It's kind of an underrated car by Maserati. It's their supercar back in the day, so super futuristic for what it was. Kind of reminds me of the Jaguar XJ220. So that one's cool there. Also got the G.I. Joe Jet, the Combat Jet Striker Gunman F-14 Tomcat. Yeah, comes with the little stand there with the Hot Wheels logo. That one's fun because it's I have a Back to the Future DeLorean that also has that stand when it's in hover mode, so that one's fun there. I went to the Target before going to the Windy Wally. You're not supposed to see that. You can't see that yet. Before going to the Windy Wally, I found these, and then as soon as, like right when I got there, I was told that they just restocked at Target. I'm like, I was just there. I didn't film it because there was nothing there and those people there as well. I'll probably flash a picture, if I haven't already, flash a picture of what the state of the pegs were, because they were redoing everything there. It was nice. Finally, we're getting new stuff in, including the all-new The Hot Ones. It's replacing the Ultra Hots. And what a banger. Honda Civic Si, haven't seen this car in forever, sort of thing. 2005, 2014. This is brand new for 2025. And the Spectra Flame Orange. That is a beauty. Absolute beauty. Like I said, it's been a while since we've seen this casting. So, it's good to see it here again. And I grabbed two of them. I also grabbed a Toyota Celica, 70 Toyota Celica. And like I said, Spectra Flame, gotta love them. Every single car from this set is in Spectra Flame. That is a beauty as well. There's that one, and then this one is insanely heavy. The Porsche 917 LH in gold. Spectra Flame gold with a metal red base. That's insane. This is so heavy. So heavy. So, there it is. That's awesome. Such a cool casting. I'm not a huge Porsche guy, but that one's sweet. I went to the other Walmart, or I went back to the Windy Wally. I went there to see if there was more KKs. And then I went back, actually today. This was when I found it, was today. I went back because somebody Birdie told me that they got more cars in, sort of thing, like a case and stuff like that. And he's like, yeah, I grabbed all the Ferraris. I'm like, what? No. So I went there hoping that there would be a Ferrari left. There wasn't, as you saw, but I do have these instead. where I still walked away a winner though, because this is the Porsche 911 GT3 RS from the L case. There it is, L case is here finally, and this thing is a beauty. Love that. I'm not a huge fan of the pink, but geez, that's awesome. Had to get it, had to get this car. Grabbed another Honda Civic, and custom Honda Civic, and then the Civic EF. I grabbed 2 of those. I like that one. Like I said, it came out really good as a custom. Came out really good as a custom here. There it is. I'm still really happy with how this one turned out. And I have a bunch of other colors that I've gotten over the course of this video and stuff like that, that I want to try on Civics, sort of thing. So I got a couple of these. Like I have this custom Civic here on a damaged card. I'll open that here soon. And then debating on ripping one of these open as well to do that. Because I have it in that, I have a Ford F-150 right now. This is it right now. The body is drying. I had a little incident with it. So, you've seen it earlier though. It's that truck. That truck, that blue, is awesome. So I want to try it on a Civic. So, anyway, and then over here I got the quick chat. People have been kind of going crazy about this thing. I think it's pretty cool. It's the telephone. It's like the Toy Story telephone is how I think of it, and how a lot of people think of it as well. And maybe some of you actually had this as a kid. I think I was at like preschool or something like that, and I saw that phone, so it was cool seeing that. Here is the mod mill, also new for 2025. Looks like the twin mill, but it's not. Looks like the twin mill and the mod rod had a baby. That's what it looks like, honestly. So there's that one, and then this one's probably the best out of all 3 of these, is the Lotus Cortina, in my opinion. That one's sweet. No details on the front and back, just on the side and on the top. And it also has the interior is the exhaust pipe. That's pretty cool. Having that new for 2025. There's the flame. So from the L case, there's your information there. So there you go. There you have it, guys. There is the pickups for this video. I don't know if you noticed before. Oh wait, real quick. And then I did go and opened up a couple of bags of Hot Wheels and stuff like that. I don't have the other ones. That's okay. You'll see them eventually. They're all being like torn down and customized and stuff like that. But so I grabbed this like grab bag sort of thing, and that is still one of my favorites right there. This 24/7. I really like that color of that car. I didn't talk about this guy, but I got this guy recently in a trade as well. It's a Redline Pontiac Firebird from the custom Firebird is actually the name of it, from the Sweet 16. So there's that one of the originals. And then I have this Corvette, that Volkswagen from a weird brand sort of thing. Same with that one right there. This one I think is awesome. It's a tiny little truck. Tiny little truck. And then I have this guy from Tootsie's, and then I forgot the name of this one, but I think it's like Enterprise or something like that. And then that's a Matchbox super fast back in the day. So there's that. A lot of some of them just ended up being custom donors. I have the tub right here. Pull it over here. Oh yeah, that's why. That's why I didn't show them, because here's your Mustang. That's the state of the Mustang right now. The windshield, I do still have the windshield though. Don't worry. And here's the Dodge D100. So that's what happened to that one. I'm tilting the camera by accident. There's the Magnus Walker Porsche. So there you go. All right. This back now. Oh, it's caught up on my shirt. There it is. Okay. All right. So now there you have it. I did also do a custom on this guy. By custom, I mean I gave it fun wheels. I don't know what else to do with this thing, but what do you guys think with the wheels on this? I think it looks beastly. So I think I want to try to extend the wheels so it just comes out just a little bit. Yeah, like that. That kind of stance. And then I don't know if I'm going to paint it. The problem is this bed is plastic. Yeah, this whole piece is plastic here. Well, this one's metal. So I don't know. You guys let me know on what you want me to do with that thing. Here is probably one of my most favorite customs that I've done recently. This is a DeLorean that it's from the art cars. It's blue from the H case, I think is where it came out. G and H. But I stripped the paint, so now it's just bare metal, like a DeLorean, and then I detailed it. So this came out way better than I expected. So that one's really shiny, really fun looking. And then here's this guy. I also did this guy, stripped the paint. This one's older though, so it's got a little bit of more issues with it because it's one of my first castings that I've stripped down. So this one I did the same thing where I stripped it down, but I didn't polish it as much as that one. I kind of left it rough sort of thing. So I kind of gave it a cool look. So at least that's what I thought it did. Me back in the day. All right, so now 10 minutes in. Holy cow. Okay, so that's the pickups for that. I did also do a trade though, and I was super happy about getting this trade. So let me just start rattling them off. So I got this guy in a trade. I got, well, all of these that I'm going to show you came from a trade. There was a guy locally. He had a lot for sale, and I asked him if he was interested in trades, and he's like, yeah, sure, shoot me offers. So I did, because I have way too many cars. But yeah, here we go. Forza Horizon 4 96 Nissan 180 SX Type X. Here you go. Here's another one, 96 Nissan 180 Type X. This one is just a mainline though. There you go. Here's a good one. Toyota Supra from back in the day. By back in the day, I mean 2022. So, this one's awesome. It looks really good. Here's another Toyota Supra. I got two of those. And here is another 180SX. I got two of those. And then here, now we're getting into some premiums. Never saw this set. The Run and Run. Got the 95 Mazda RX-7. Actually, I think I did. No, I didn't. I didn't ever see this set. I really like the anime look on it. So, darn it. Okay. But this was like 2022 as well. I like the blue base that it came with. So, and those 5 spokes are pretty cool. And then last but definitely not least, this one's my favorite. This is the whole reason why I traded him. Is to get this Nissan Skyline GTR R34 from the Fast and Furious. This is the sacrilegious one because it's the R34, but it's got the Toyota Supra livery on it. What's funny is I have the one after it that has the Toyota Supra with the Skyline livery. So I'll have to see if I can pull that out and put them side by side. I think it's going to be really cool. There. I did in fact find this set though, because I have the Mazda and I had the Porsche and I had the Camaro. I just traded those two away and I still have the Mazda. So, but never saw the Skyline. The Skyline was always the first to go. The cool part is I got 2 of them. So I got 2 of these Skylines. All right, so there you go. Now we're at the end of the video. Everything's all said and done, everything like that. There it is. There is the haul in its entirety. And then I also wanted to say, again, I'm doing a giveaway. 200 subs. Be sure to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to subscribe and share it with others. The quicker we get to 200, the harder it is for me to forget. So I'm willing to do it. It's all ready to go. It's literally sitting right there. So if you want it, be sure to subscribe. As soon as we get to 200 subs, I'll start talking about how we're gonna do the giveaway thing. So like I said, I think we're at like 138 as of this video. So almost there. We're past halfway, but like I said, 200 subs. All right. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching, sticking it out to the end like usual. And with that, I will see you guys on the next one. Later.